Hey everyone, this is Davey from MKDVB. The first thing that I bought to complement my Moog Matriarch was, drumroll please, the Elektron Analog Heat. When I first got the Moog Matriarch, I fell in love immediately with the stereo delay here. And so much so that I kind of rashly and impulsively went out and bought a Moog 500 series delay to add to it. I was so in love with this Moog delay, killed any kind of gas I had for the Roland Space Echo, which has always been on my list. Obviously the two delays were very, very similar in terms of the 500 series delay and the Matriarch delay. And don't get me wrong, the 500 series delay sounds pretty spectacular as well, but they're not identical. There's some differences between them, and I found as I used them more that I liked the Matriarch delay better. It suited my purposes better, especially the main difference being, well, how easy it is to modulate and patch, but also the feedback. I thought the feedback, there was significant differences between the feedbacks. The Matriarch delay kind of decays more and breaks up more, and for the music that I do, kind of like more ambient type sounds, that's perfect. Versus the 500 series delay, the feedback, it just really would not decay. Like it would just kind of just keep repeating very, very strongly. So I wound up selling the 500 series delay, but one of the things that I did love about that delay that the Matriarch doesn't have was the drive. It has a drive on there where you could drive the sounds that's going into the module itself. On the Matriarch, you can drive the mixer with the different oscillators here and get some nice crunchy distortion, but that affects the entire synth sound, the patch and the delay. But because it has all these extra patch points here, you can kind of fake an insert point by turning the mix all the way down and then taking your outs from just the regular outputs here with no delay, just completely dry, and then taking that dry synth sound and sending it back into the delay via whatever processing that you want. And let me show you what I mean here. I've got the Moog Matriarch feeding my mixer. The mixer is now feeding the Matriarch signal into the analog heat. And then I'm taking the analog heat line out here and sending it back into the Matriarch delay via this mult. So I've got a mono. I'm doing mono here just because the patch sounds better in mono. And I'm sending the mono out from the heat into this mult here, and I'm sending two copies of the mult, the exact identical copies of the mult, into the left and right channel of the delay. And then from the delay, it's going back into the mixer here. And everything's unprocessed, so you can hear what it sounds like completely just raw. So that's what the Matriarch delay sounds like, kind of dry. It sounds really good. I mean, I have no complaints about it, but if you want to drive it, then here's what it sounds like. The nice thing about the analog heat is that it's basically a self-contained synthesizer without any oscillators. You have to provide the oscillators via the inputs. And so it's got an onboard filter with 7 different filter types with resonance. It's got a 2-band EQ. It's got an LFO here, an envelope follower. If you listen to this patch, you can hear like a low rumbling rising sound, and that's actually coming from the heat. That's not coming from the Matriarch. That's the heat's resonant filter causing those peaks and valleys inside that kind of low rumble. it just gives you a whole nother layer of tools to work with. It's got CV in, you can do control in, control voltage in, so you can actually modulate it with the Matriarch here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have CV out, so I can't send the LFO, onboard LFO, to help modulate the Matriarch. I highly recommend grabbing a 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch TRS. Actually, these are just TS cables. And the really cool thing about these is that it handles audio. It just handles mono output, but it can also handle control voltages. So those are some of the reasons why I got the Analog Heat as my first partner in crime for the Moog Matriarch. I've only had it for a week or two, so I've probably just scratched the surface of what it can add to the Moog, what it can add to the other synths in my arsenal. It's such a versatile tool. The one drawback of the Analog Heat is the Analog Heat is pretty pricey. I mean, brand new, it's going to cost almost $800. It might be a little bit out of some people's budget. And if that's the case, you should make sure to check into my next video, because I've got an alternative that can do a lot of the same things that I did today with the delay as a feedback loop at a much better price point, and even actually give you a lot more versatility and other things. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and check us out for next time.